Pass to Green. Gasol setting the pick for Green. And here's Conley outside. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Now here is Conley. He's got 5. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Passes it to Gasol. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The kick out to Irving. He dishes it to Love. Tipped away.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
And Memphis making a change here. Kufas checked in for Gasol. Carter comes in for Jeff Green. Lee's checked in for Tony Allen. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Mozgov with the bucket.
And you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide-open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work on.
Here's Udrih. Shoots from 12. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Yeah, last season it took the Grizzlies some time to get going. A new head coach, the injury to Marc Gasol, but they added some shooting and athleticism on the wings and really rallied strongly towards the end of the year.
Lee outside. Carter outside. No good on the three.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Irving dishes to Mozgov. Laid in with a nice touch off the gloves. Here's Udrih. He kicks to Koufos. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Mozgov. Misses the baby hook. Memphis leading by 6. Carter kicks to Lee. The pass to Koufos. Inside to Randall. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
5 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Lee. Gets it off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. Up it. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Allen. Marc Gasol is out there with Green. Then there's Nick Calathes. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And Mike Conley last season with a career high in scoring over 17 points a game. Because of injuries, he had to shoulder a bigger burden offensively, but he did it really well.
6 on the shot clock. Here's James. That ball's great assist by Love.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Calathes kicks to Allen. From the line. Here's Green. Mozgov with the block. To the paint. Here's Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Irving's got 7 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And for Mike Conley, a nice balance offensively, scoring and setting up his teammates.
You know, not to mention Kevin scoring in the paint or the perimeter now. He's got the three-point shot working for him. He's able to attack off the dribble. He's gotten better at drawing fouls. And I like everything I've seen about his development and growth as a point.
And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Joerger paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work. But there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And Memphis making a change here. Udrih is checked back in. Conley into the lane. Gasol in the high post. Back to Conley. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Love outside. Smith outside. Looking to end the run. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Yeah, he is a threat really from anywhere when he gets on a roll like this.
Goes up to the stripe. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now Love inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. And a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Udrich, the pass to Gasol. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. J.R. Smith picks one up. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
He misses the free throw.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Kufis checked in for Green. Carter comes in for Allen. And Lee's subbed in for Mike Conley. He's off on the second.
Well, Marc Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to a team when he's gone. I mean, the Grizzlies were nowhere near as imposing when he was sidelined by injury.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And Memphis making a change here. Randolph is checked in.
And for Marc Gasol, last season a grade 2 MCL sprain. No surgery required, but he did miss 20 games while recovering, and Memphis struggled during his absence.
The drive by James. Carter with the block.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
And last season for Marc Gasol, a bit of a downturn with his numbers.
Yeah, his rebounding fell off.